So we pull in there, walk through kind of a crowd, go upstairs and look over to the pool. Absolutely packed.
Growing outrage tonight about large groups ignoring social distancing guidelines at the Lake of the Ozarks. The holiday weekend crowds are now forcing leaders here in St. Louis to take action. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Morgan Young. Mike and Ann had the holiday off. St. Louis County is now issuing a travel advisory for anyone who took part in any large gathering at the lake this weekend. Our Jenna Barnes talked to County Executive Sam Page about what exactly that means.
Viral videos and pictures showing partiers packed into pools at Lake of the Ozarks grabbed headlines around the country.
What we saw this weekend was an international example of bad judgment.
And caught the attention of St. Louis County Executive Sam Page.
That is an exponential risk of contracting COVID-19, of transmitting COVID-19, and bringing it back to our community at the exact wrong time.
Just as St. Louis and St. Louis County are gradually starting to reopen. That's why Page asked the health department to issue a travel advisory, which says anyone part of this crowd or any other should self-quarantine for 14 days. And employers should ask their employees a series of questions to make sure they comply.
Did you travel this weekend? Did you practice social distancing? Were you in a crowded setting? And if so, then you should stay home for the next 2 weeks.
Doctors are bracing for a possible impact on the number of COVID-19 cases in our area, which have been on the decline.
Everyone should be concerned for looking out now 2 to 3 weeks in advance.
Dr. Matt Broom, Chief Medical Officer at SSM Health Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital, cautions the need for social distancing will be here until there's a vaccine or a cure.
This isn't a sprint. I mean, this is truly a marathon. We don't get to the race at the end of May. This is the kind of thing that we will unfortunately have to work through not only this entire summer, but into the fall and winter.
And if at any point events like this lead to an increase in cases and hospital admissions, Page says we could move backwards in the reopening timeline.
We'll be watching.
Jenna Barnes, 5 on your side.
The Camden County Sheriff, who serves Lake of the Ozarks, says a lack of social distancing is not a crime and that it's up to the state health department to enforce those guidelines. He adds it was each individual's decision to go to the lake and their responsibility to assess the risk of that decision.